This AI written email made me $5,000. And in this video, I'm going to share exactly how you can create these really fast for yourself and your business. So this is the email on the screen here. You can see it's a pretty short email. And just for proof, you can see it's the reward email, $5,000. This is within Go High Level. And it's a pretty short email. So the way that this works is I have a short email here. I don't know exactly how many characters or words this is, but it links over to a page where I have a video and a book a call link. So this is selling, obviously, a $5,000 offer. And this email was designed to get people over to that page to watch the video, to book a call where I could then close them into that offer. So real quick before I get into the actual AI process, the structure of the email, we have a hook. We get them thinking about whatever the email's about. We get them to act, which in this case, the CTA is to click over to that page. And one other thing I like to do in my emails, I learned this from a marketer named Dean Jackson, and he calls it the super signature. So I send an email pretty much every day, and even when I'm not directly promoting an offer, like I'm not sending people directly to a checkout link, this helps to get sales coming in because it's kind of like a choose your own journey, right? So you can see at the bottom of the email, the super signature. Usually the way I like to do it is I have a low ticket offer, and then I have a high ticket offer, and then a super high ticket offer. So the low ticket is typically $100 or less. This is typically a 4-figure offer, and then this is a 5-figure offer. So this is like the highest level of service you can get. So since I'm sending emails every day, it's kind of like having a storefront that's open every day as well, even if I'm not directly running a promotion for a particular offer. So that's the first thing, the structure of the email. So this here, I actually create it just once and I attach it to all of my emails. This is what I used AI to create. I guess you could use AI to create this as well. But basically what you want to do is you can either sign up for ChatGPT. I would recommend the paid plan. You could do ChatGPT. I think it's $20 a month. You could use Claude, which is what I'm going to use in this example, which is also around $20 a month for the paid plan. And it's really, really simple. What you're going to do is to first create a project. So if you have a business or an offer, create a project, and you can do this in both Claude and ChatGPT, and upload as many materials as you can to give it context. So you're kind of like building a brain, or you're building like a clone of yourself. So this is for my 1 Hour Books $27 product, which if you want to get it, it's linked in the description of this video. Or if you go to oneourbooks.com/system, you can get this as well. This is going to teach you how to create books without writing it, and you can offer it as a service to experts and business owners and get paid to do that. But what I've done here is I've created a project and I've uploaded various different documents. So I have my winning ad from Facebook and Instagram. I have my VSL script. I have another winning ad here. I have some winning emails that have worked and done really well. I have a research document that just breaks down what the business is and the offer and the audience. I have the sales page for the $27 product, and all the course videos. I have the transcriptions uploaded into this as well. And this is really just feeding it context, and it's making it smarter so that when I want to create emails or anything else I want to do, it's going to be very easy to go here and it can reference these resources. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take this. If I wanted to create more emails like this, let's just say that we know that this did $5,000 and I want to create more emails that do $5,000 plus. I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to go to Claude into my project, and I'm just going to give it some context. I'm going to give it an example, and I'm going to give it a command. That's typically the framework that I use for my prompts. So I'm going to say this is an email that made $5,000. I want you to be an expert copywriter and write me similar email that can make another 5,000. So I'm going to paste in the prompt here just so I don't forget. I also like to give it like an angle or a hook to use. So I could say the hook or angle for this email should be about the opportunity cost of not jumping on the book publishing for clients opportunity. Now, another thing I can do is if there's somebody's voice that I like or that I want to model for this particular email, I can reference that here. And so I could say something like, write the email in the voice of, let's just say Andrew Tate, because that's kind of what this email is. And let's see what it does. So we've given it context. Hey, this email made $5,000. We've told it what we're trying to do. I want you to be an expert copywriter and write me a similar email that can make another $5,000. We've given it information on the hook or the angle that we want to use. And then we gave it a voice, which is in this case Andrew Tate. So we're going to see what it came up with here, looking at your successful email formula. Here's a high converting email with aggressive direct style. Okay, so that sounds on point. Your competition just signed another 5K client. While you're thinking about it, someone else just closed their third book publishing client this month. $15,000 in 30 days, working from the laptop. Every day you wait, money. Okay. So I might look at this, and if I really wasn't a copywriter, I could just copy and paste this into High Level, which is my email sending platform, and just send it out, see what happens. Or if I'm really lazy, I don't have time, I could just copy and paste this and send it out, which I've done many times before. I believe this email, I didn't do much editing at all. It's pretty short. And if I'm not mistaken, I also used the Andrew Tate voice to come up with this, because this isn't typically how I write my emails. But it worked, right? I'm not going to argue with the results. So I could copy and paste this and send it out, or I could clean it up a bit. I can add a little bit more of my voice, make it sound a little bit more like me, and then I can send it out. But the whole exciting thing about this is it used to take me 30 to 45 minutes to write an email, which is not a lot of time relative to the upside of the emails. But now I can write money-making emails really, really quickly, okay? And this is something I also offer and my students offer as a service to their book publishing clients, where they will create a book and then they offer something like this, right? Ongoing email marketing for $2,000 to $4,000 a month, and they're sending out an email every day to that person's list as they're getting leads and customers coming in through the book. So it's a really good service to add on to book publishing if you're doing that. And as you can see here, it doesn't take very much time at all to write these emails anymore. So if you're an existing copywriter or freelancer, or you're doing book publishing through my 1 Hour Book System, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it for clients, this is how you can write emails that make a lot of money using AI and do it very, very quickly. So I hope you found this useful. If you want to learn how to create books without writing them, and this is a service that you can get paid $2K to $5K to do for clients, and then you can also bolt on a service like this after you create the book, go to onehourbooks.com/system. It's $27. It's going to teach you exactly how to go through that process step by step. But I hope you found this useful. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video.